Sleep tonight. It's not my fault you can't tune out your thoughts. They're cold to me, but I cannot get out from here, but I will get out. But you'll see, it'll be a wonderful day when I get out of here. It'll be a wonderful day. Is it too late to call it all? I've been waiting for you to say it's not too late to call it all. No, no, I don't wanna be tied down at the wrist. Yeah, don't predict my last ride and say my prayers. So I hope for the best, and I hope for the best, hope for the very best. Is it too late to call it all? I've been waiting for you to say it's not too late to call the truth. I have been reduced to a sniveling, whining and whimpering pile of useless flesh. I am sorry for everything that I do that was never said, for telling you horrible things just to get to your head. I'm sorry I had the truth, but the truth is that I miss you. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't find a catchphrase or something my grandma said that could fully define you, that could wholly describe you. So I hope for the very best, but the outlook is shady and gray. So with one eye closed and clinging to hope, yeah, I hope for the very best. I'm so sorry. Is it too late to call it off? I've been waiting for you to say it's not too late to call it off, and you want to come back to me. There's a sunset for us out west. There's a chance we can start all over again and act like we never met before. We'll act like we never met before. We'll act like we never met. We'll act like we never met. Why would you act like we never met? Oh, we'll act like we never met. For everything that I knew that was never said. For telling you horrible things just to get to your head. I'm sorry I had the truth, but the truth is that I met you. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Good evening. Well, welcome out to my studio. Yeah, we're doing this thing. I put the call out about what songs people would like to hear if I did an event like this, and a lot of people responded with Brothers Past songs, my first band, which is super cool, and you know, it's nice that people still care about those songs, these early tunes. I still play some of them with Ghostlight. You know, State Police, Boy. But some of these deeper cuts haven't been played in a long time, so it's kind of fun to dig into these things. And when I started getting into these songs and thinking about the tunes and trying to put myself back where I was when I wrote them, I realized I wrote a lot of these songs on piano, which is why we're here at a piano instead of a guitar. Yeah, so here we are. I see you for what you are. You used, abused, inspired all. You call me twice, just to get your
That song was called Dead Clowns. Has nothing to do with the title. That was just I was never very good at naming songs back in those BP days, and so the band would just name something ridiculous to make me pay for the fact that I couldn't name my own songs, you know. But that tune, yeah, man, that was that song was Rick, our drummer, who's a great jazz guitar player. He just like showed me some like weird E chord that was that, and I went home and wrote that. Yeah, and that's where that song came from. Okay, moving on. Okay, we got let's do an American Baby song. So this song is called "Baby Don't Cry." This is off of the first American Babies album, which you know, the last Brothers Pass record, or I guess the Brothers Pass record that came out in 2005, This Feeling's Called Goodbye. A lot of my tunes on that was it was me dealing with a relationship that had ended, a very long, you know, like my first like real love, and then I met somebody new after that, and fell in love, and we moved in together, and I had all of this. I mean, all that stuff, all those sparks that are going, a lot of inspiration, and you know, nobody, you know, everybody's like perfect at that point, you know, and you know, I have a not very hidden history of pretty intense depression, and you know, that's a hard thing when you're in a relationship or getting into a relationship, you know, letting somebody see that part of you, letting somebody see that terrible, vulnerable part of you, or you know, that's how I felt about it, and yeah, and so I was in the apartment that me and my new love moved into, and I had one of those days where I couldn't get off the floor, you know, and I knew she was coming home soon from work, and I was so scared and so nervous, and I just like wrote down some of these words, because it's, you know, I don't know, it's just how I wanted it to go. I wanted her to say these things, and I wanted to say these things to her, and I couldn't, you know. And as you could imagine, that relationship didn't work out. But I got this song out of it. I got a few songs out of it.
Can I be honest with you? Just this once, I'll tell you the truth. Yes, I'm scared, oh so scared. So could you look at me? These crying eyes show no shame. Look at them, don't you turn away. Could you wipe my tears and tell me don't cry? And I feel like a boy without a home, as a boy who's all alone. but you had to see us coming. Oh, yeah, you know I couldn't help myself, 'cause I was dying for your affection. So could you look at me, these crying eyes show no shame. Look at them and don't you turn away. Could you wipe my tears and tell me don't cry? Well, I had a love that didn't cost much. I had it once, but then I lost touch. I don't know where it comes from, but it always goes away. So I spread my love to thin my friend, and it happens all over again. So baby, don't cry. If you held my hand, it'll keep my heart beating just a little longer. You make my rhythm a little stronger. Your pulse can set the time. Your heart conducts mine. And I can sit in the bath, you still holding my hand. I won't have to smile, I won't have to fake through a laugh. The curtain is falling over my eyes. You didn't talk me into it. I could have swam out farther, I could have treaded water longer. The t-shirt you borrowed, it's now see-through and useless. Oh no, no. We go swimming that
That song was "Swimming at Night." That was from the first American Babies record. Yeah, that was. I think that was the first song that I had that went to American Babies. Brothers Past played it once or twice, I think, but I got me and Joe, my friend Joe Russo, the guy he played drums on. He was the original drummer in American Babies. We got into a studio together and worked out "Swimming at Night." It was actually, I think, during the day we had an Electron gig or something, and during the day or maybe the night before or something, just in some weird window of time between like rehearsal and a show, we snuck into a studio and we worked out that tune, and it just came right out, and it was it was really, it was a great moment. I'm really happy with that song. Okay. All right, this song, this tune was, the drummer in Brothers Past left, and we had to get a new drummer, which in hindsight was not a good idea. We should have just taken a break. But anyway, we, it was like, all right, new chapter. We tried to be positive about it, glass half full, and so Tom McKee, the keyboard player and the other songwriter in Brothers Past, he and I were like, all right, let's start writing new tunes, and we were kind of starting to get away from the electronic thing, just because it was just so prevalent. There were so many bands doing it, and we were like, all right, let's try to get more into like a rock thing or indie rock thing. So, and one of the first tunes that we wrote, I mean, this was a pretty co-written tune. I think he wrote all the words, or he wrote all the music, and I wrote the words, I think. I don't know, but we wrote it together, and I mean, Tom definitely had the bulk of the piano part down. So, Tom, if you watch this, forgive me for butchering your piano parts. But yeah, this was like one of the first tunes of like that second era or that next era of Brothers Past. Technically, that would be the third era, but anyway, I digress.
Don't have any love left. I gave at the office. I'm bled dry, and I don't have any words. I'm all out of hurt. Now don't seem so let down. You won't have any more songs written with undying love. Oh no, you'll never get that from me. It's just you in a life full of silence, emotional blindness. Oh, 'cause that's all you've given to me. Yeah, I guess you didn't know that charity starts at home. I don't have any love left. I gave at the office. Oh, 'cause I couldn't give it to you. It's an eye for an eye, nothing more. It's all I could ever give. Oh, but you never keep it for me, yeah. I guess you didn't know that charity starts at home. When you're trapped at home in a bubble you call love, but that's not love. It's life without parole. I'll be waiting here with the police, hoping for your release, hoping you'll come home. When you're trapped at home in a bubble you call love, but that's not love. It's life without parole. I'll be waiting here with the police, hoping for your release, hoping you'll come home. When you're trapped at home in a bubble you call love, but that's not love. It's life without parole. I'll be waiting here with the police, hoping for your release, hoping you'll come home, 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 home. And I don't love anymore. It's all I could ever give. Oh, but you'll never keep it for me. Yeah, I've been waiting here with the police, hoping for your release, hoping you'll come home, 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 home. You've got style, you've got grace, and all the things that go well with a pretty face. But you don't own any mirrors, do you? You twist my words till they lose the meaning. I said I was tired, but I never said I was leaving. So close the door. When I talk and you listen to broken English, it keeps us apart. When you talk, there's something missing. This broken English keeps pushing us back to the start. If our paths should cross again at a local bar, yes, I'll take your hand and slow dance across the floor. Our feet will lift off and float off. Listen to broken English. us apart. When you talk, there's something missing. It's broken English. It keeps pushing us back to the start. Back to the start. Should we go to the city zoo? Feed the robots a 1:45. Cut the leaders off at the pass. Grind the gears just for a laugh. Should we go to the city hall? Drill some holes up through the walls. Cut the leaders off at the pass. Or peg them with pebbles just for a laugh. Should we go to the city town? Line our pockets with shiny junk. Cut the leaders off at the pass. Peg them with pebbles just for a laugh. We can do what you wanna do. Go to the city, the temple zoo. Dream of the times that share the past. Or cry your eyes out for a laugh. time when all the stars align, planets and gases burned in perfect time. Madeline, sleep in these old abandoned arms of mine. Weep till the days that hurt are far behind. Dream of a time when all the stars align, planets and gases burn in perfect time. Should we go to the city zoo? Feed the robots a quarter to. Cut the leaders off at the pass. Grind the gears just for laugh. We can do what you wanna do. Go to the city, the dump or zoo. Dream of the times we shared the past, or cry your eyes out for a laugh.
So we're talking about a lot of Brothers Past songs, and the album "This Feeling's Called Goodbye," which was like a pretty for us at the time, that was a pretty important record. So that line, "This Feeling's Called Goodbye," that the title of the record comes from the song "Everything Must Go," and yeah, man, it was crazy. It was a crazy scene. We, the Brothers Past guys, we all lived in one house, and it was, it was a fucking zoo there for sure. Just debaucherous, And I mean, you have a house with. It was the four of us in the band. Our sound guy lived there. Our tour manager lived there for a while. We had our landlord that lived there. This like 50-something-year-old alcoholic. And I mean, it was really a hilarious. Looking back on it, was like, okay, it's funny, but at the time it was very intense. But it was debaucherous, man. There was a lot of just like partying and things like that going on, and I was I was like seeing this girl, and she was like way into the partying, and when she ended up cheating on me, and just on top of that, my general anxiety was just always kind of crazy around all that stuff. I went through this period where I didn't like really talk or sleep, or it was just like a weird time. This tune was just kind of like me trying to work through all the stuff, and just kind of be like, I don't know, try to rise above it, I guess, in some way that a 24-year-old kid can rise above it. But yeah, this song is called "Everything Must Go." Walking Dead,
crazy and that you're strung out. So get some sleep for sleeping's sake. Cheated lives for everyone. Walk you dead and armed with love. You realize you're crazy and that you're strung out. So get some sleep for sleeping's sake. And everything must go, and everything, and I'm gonna go tell everyone, tell them that the new me has just begun to see the light of day. I'm busting out and I've got something real, and I was told this feeling's called goodbye. And I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna go tell everyone, tell them that this feeling's called goodbye. You give yourself to anyone, you walk your dead and arm your love. You seem surprised you're lonely, but you're so lonely, 'cause you could never ever learn to love. Give yourself to anyone, you walk your dead, you arm your love. You seem surprised you're lonely, you're so lonely. You could never ever learn to love. And everything must go, and everything, 'cause I'm gonna go tell everyone, tell them that the new me has just begun to see the light of day. I'm busting out and I've got
thank you very much. I appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, we'll do it again. Maybe next time with the guitar. I'll see ya.